Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Yakuza 0. As you can see, I got myself into a little situation with the business mini game in the Media Kings area, but for now, let's recap what we did last episode. Um, we did more Media King areas, right? We did a couple sub stories that have been on the map for a while, and then we just kind of wrapped it up there. I showed that I had done some grinding off camera while I was editing some videos, and I was gonna do the same here, but unfortunately. Yeah, I've hit 30%, which is apparently a checkpoint. So let's go ahead and continue with this. I didn't go past here. As soon as I saw the screen, or as soon as the like animation started, I what's it called? Just stopped what I was doing and got ready to record. So let's go ahead and get started with the whatever the fuck this is. Anyways, he did it. We've taken over 30% of the BD King's area. Hmm. Yeah, great. The Media King is that shady wannabe foreigner guy, right? Now there's only one out of the five billionaires left. If we could take over his area, we can get Kamurocho back. Right! Please take him down quickly. Hmm. Easier said than done. Despite appearances, the Media King has the most power and money out of all five of the billionaires. He's not gonna be a pushover. No kidding. It's true. The Media King used to be a famous dancer, then later found a talent agency to groom actors, singers, and idols for all forms of entertainment media. He used money from that company to operate discos and basically become a billionaire in the process. Based on his background and the fact that he was a dancer himself, he's also known as the Disco King on the streets. The Disco King, huh? He doesn't sound all that bad from the description, actually. Actually, he sounds like a pretty good businessman. That's true, but he's still one of the five billionaires. He's probably up to no good behind the scenes, right? Right. He only looks good on the surface. He's said to be a completely different person underneath. He pimps up and coming star. He pimps up and coming starlets to rich men, and the awful rumors don't stop there. A surprise there, I guess. That Media King, what an awful man. Wow, I'm hurt. Do you have to talk behind my back like that? I know literally every time this guy comes on screen, I have a different voice for him, but I generally just keep forgetting what voice I give this guy every single time, so my apologies for that. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, what?
何
You're the Media King.
いや、
Oh, no, no, no. I don't like to be called by that. Please call me the Disco King. What's your business here, Media King? Ah, Mr. Kiryu. You really don't listen, do you? Well, fine. The true reason I came here... I don't really have a reason. He's so wacky. He exploits people. Haha, no reaction. Too cool for school. Muy bien, I like it. I wanted to see what you were like, so I just swung by for a couple beats, that's all. But you know I feel better now. You feel better?
Ah.
Yeah, yeah. Cause all of you were a joke. The Leisure King, the Electronics King, the Pleasure King, and the Gambling King. Since you defeated all of them, I assumed you'd be more impressive. But instead, all I see are idiots and pushovers. I can't, for the life of me, figure out how those guys lost to you chumps. Are you here to pick a fight?
No.
No. Unlike the Gambling King, I'm a lover, not a fighter. Let's be cool about this and have fun. I have an idea. As a gesture of friendship, why don't you come to my next dance party? We'll have fun dancing all night, and we get to know each other better. I'd rather dance with the devil than you. Oh, did I hurt your feelings? Lo siento. So a regular invite isn't enough. Well, that's okay, amigos. I'll think of something. By the by, you'll find I'm a little different from the other billionaires. Don't think for a moment you'll be able to get Kamurocho back so easily. Well then, you'll be hearing from me later. Hasta la vista, Kiryu, Mr. Kiryu. What's up with that guy? I don't know. They managed to slither in here unnoticed. He looks lightweight, but he's a real snake in the grass. At any rate, if we defeat him, that'll be the end of 5 billionaires. So let's continue. Yeah. What are you up to, meeting king? I switched my accent for him like 5 times during that whole ordeal. Shows you that I really have no idea what to do in terms of accents for a character that's like I don't even really know. Because all I was going off of is that he was a foreigner, or he was trying to be a foreigner. I was thinking maybe I could let the accent go a little bit whenever he gets more like peeved. But then that just kind of didn't work out, so I don't know. Anyways, I was gonna go collect money off camera because I was gonna start recording today just a little bit later because it's something I like to do whenever I eat like a meal from like a burger fast food place. I should probably talk about that. What's it called? Because it's not like there's a lot that you could really like. You can't really just say that without explaining it, because there's just like not that much that could really mean. Jesus Christ, Curry. Anyways, so what I like to do is after I'm done eating my, like I get a regular combo from a burger, what's it called, fast food place. Like, for me, I usually go to like Whataburger since I'm, from Texas, so it's just kind of been a thing. So usually I'll finish my burger and fries, right? I'll finish that, and then after that, I'll finish my drink, which usually I get like, just like a soda, like a Dr. Pepper, since that's just objectively the best soda out there, right? And then what I'll do is after I'm done drinking the soda and there's nothing but ice left, I'll open up the lid, and then I'll start what's it called, chewing the ice. What's it called? I don't know why I do it, but I do it, and what's it called? It's like moderately enjoyable, so I just kind of do it every time I'm done. Now the only problem with that is that very shortly after I'm done, like going through all the ice in the cup, my tongue gets numb, so I can't really like tell if I'm like putting my tongue at the top of my mouth so I can like pronounce T, like T. So it's like I have to let my mouth warm up a bit before I can actually start talking normally again, because it'll just sound weird if I try and talk while my like tongue is numb, because it'll just like feel off for me. So I'll be trying to like on purpose like overemphasize certain like sounds just to like confirm in my mind that I'm like saying like speaking what I want to speak, right? So I was doing that as normal, or like as I usually do, like right before I was about to record. And then what's it called? Of course, my mouth was numb, or my tongue was numb after, going through the ice. And then like right after that, or right after one round of payouts for the Media Kings area, I got to 30% and that whole thing started. So, very long-winded way of saying that I do a lot of things that end up just making me procrastinate on recording episodes for this series. Not that I don't enjoy playing, what's it called, Yakuza 0 again. Because if I'm being honest with you, I've been wanting to replay just any Yakuza game for a while. Ooh, sorry about that. I did not know where that came from. Yeah, I've been meaning to play just I'm replaying a Yakuza game for a while. Because the last one I replayed was, I want to say it was Yakuza 6. And I don't remember why I chose 6 specifically, but I replayed 6 on Legend difficulty with like like 0 damage build, because I was trying to make sure that like it was just like breeze through bosses in that game. Because, surprisingly, Yakuza 6 is actually pretty fun whenever you don't have like an 8 billion damage, what's it called, build. Thank you for opening the map, Kiryu. Anyways. Yeah, other than that, I had been replaying through Gaiden, but then I just kind of, what's it called, stopped playing. like midway through. I got to like I think chapter 3 and then I stopped playing Gaiden. I don't know why. Gaiden's like one of my what's it called? Like higher ranked Yakuza games, so I need to finish replaying Gaiden again. And then I remember specifically there's one section in Kiwami where I was trying to replay Kiwami, the like Yakuza 1 remake. I was trying to play through that on Legend difficulty, and there's a specific section on Legend difficulty that's so fucking annoying because if you like lose on that section, you have to restart this whole long battle and a boss fight. That's like, oh, it's like 30 minutes every time you fail, and it's like, fuck, I don't want to do that again, so you just don't do that again. And then you just don't play Yakuza Kiwami again, and then you just kind of forget that it's a game. Anyways, yeah, I've been enjoying replaying Yakuza 0 again. I do have a tendency to just trail off like that, but yeah, I've been enjoying replaying Yakuza 0 again. I've said this probably multiple times, but it was my first Yakuza game I played, so it definitely is kind of nostalgic for me in a way to like, what's it called? Replay Yakuza 0 again. I will say playing it on PlayStation is very much like very minimal, but I do like the little differences that are like a part of what's it called? The PlayStation different. Oh, talking about there's like barely any differences. What's it called? I just kind of enjoy playing on PlayStation because I do like the PS5 controller. Like, I like it a lot more than the Xbox controller that I did play it on. I played it originally on. I will say that I did play Yakuza 0 originally on an Xbox One, not a Series X. We're gonna do this sub-story here real quick. I played it originally on Xbox One, so I played it on an Xbox One controller, which is like pretty bad to hold in your hands. The Series X controllers are like a little better because the joysticks aren't that bad and the grip is actually pretty good, but the PS5 controller feels like amazing to hold right now. Anyways, hey there. Want some mushrooms? Uh-huh. Mushrooms? I've got some great ones. Guaranteed to put a smile on your face. What do you say? Mushrooms that'll put a smile on my face? Sorry, I'm not interested in that sort of thing. Come on. Why not give them a try at least? You won't find finer mushrooms anywhere. Yeah. No, I'm good. Go ask someone else. I see. That's too bad. Hey, you. Is it true you're selling mushrooms here? A customer. What kind of mushrooms are you looking for? I've never done that before. I don't know much, can you recommend something? It's rare to find someone with the mushrooms. All the ones I stock are great, but let me think. How about enoki mushrooms? They're in season now. Huh? Enoki? Enoki. I get it. You give it regular names and nobody catches on, huh? Smart. Huh? But enoki is enoki. What do you mean? I'm looking for the kind of mushrooms that'll make me feel good. Well, my enoki mushrooms are top quality. Eat them in a hot pot and you'll feel good, alright. Huh? You making fun of me because it's my first time? You want your face rearranged? No, I'm not making fun of you. I don't want my face rearranged. Wait, this mushroom dealer. Oi. Hey, that's enough. I get the feeling this guy's not the kind of mushroom dealer you're looking for. Huh? I don't get it. Who asked you anyway? Fuck off! Wait, hear me out. If you're not gonna shut your mouth, I'll shut it for you! Alright, I want to yap more about, what's it called, game consoles, but this fight's gonna last like 2 seconds, so I'm gonna wait until after this fight and the, like, dialogue afterwards so I can start yapping again, because I don't want to yap right here and then, like, 2 seconds later switch back to talking in, like, other characters' voices. So just give it a bit, and I'll get back to my yapping sesh here. He was, ooh, I didn't want to fight this guy. What the fuck? This guy's ridiculous. Ah! Thanks for helping me.
Yeah.
Well, I was just defending myself. So, you're a lifesaver. Can I ask your name? Oh my god, dude, that guy's voice fucked me up there. Scare you. Curious-on, huh? Here, take this as my thanks. Enoki mushroom. Enoki take. Guess where that's going? The goddamn item box. You really do sell regular mushrooms, huh? That's what I said from the beginning. My mushrooms are guaranteed to put a smile on your face. That's exactly the kind of talk that confuses people. Look, you know there are mushrooms that make you hallucinate when you eat them, right? If you sell mushrooms in a shady part of town like Kamurocho, people are bound to get mixed up. But I just sell them somewhere else. It's just... What? For some reason it has to be Kamurocho? I want as many people as possible to enjoy my mushrooms. Tokyo is the best place to find lots of people. Kamurocho especially. Well, you're not wrong about that. I've only just started out. If I pack up and leave now, it'll feel like I failed. I want to give it a bit more time. I see. Well, I won't stop you. Be careful, though. You're a kind man, Kiryu-san. Thanks. They call me Kitajima the Shroomer. For magnificent mushrooms, Kitajima's your man. See you around then. Wow, a friendship meter with the fucking mushroom dealer. Okay, let's go back to the office now. Anyways, back to me yapping about game consoles. Let me see. So like I said earlier, I do prefer the PS5 controller like exponentially to the original Xbox One controller, and I like it a lot more than the Series X controller. The only thing I prefer on the Series X controller is just the fact that the D-pad is like, it's a D-pad, right? But it has little like grooves on the diagonals, so it makes playing fighting games like really more convenient than like a normal D-pad with like nothing else on it. But I will say, I do have both the Series X and the PS5 over like, I got them both like, I'm trying to think, I'm trying to think when the Series X came out, because I'm pretty sure I got mine the year it came out. And then I got my PS5 like very recently, like my PS, like, I got both of my like current gen consoles like very separated apart. And I say both of my current gen consoles because I'm not including the Switch, because as of the recording this, the Switch 2 comes out in like a few days from now, by the time I'm recording this, so I'm counting that as current gen. But what's it called? Yeah, I got my Series X and PS5 like years apart from each other, and as a result, I've kind of shifted what I use both of these consoles for. I've dedicated my PS5 to playing single-player games from the PS4 and PS5, and then I've dedicated my Series X to playing, what's it called, multiplayer games from the Series X and Xbox One. What's it called, like generations. I know it seems like kind of like weird to say I have two consoles for like separate purposes, but you have to understand this is also like, I didn't intend for it to end up like that. Like my PS5 was a graduation gift for me. So it was extremely unexpected to me because I didn't know I was gonna get a PS5 first of all. And I could definitely point out how that was unintended, because the whole multiplayer single player thing wasn't even a thing until I got it. Because I have games like, what's it called? I have Infinite Wealth, Yakuza Infinite Wealth, or Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, yeah, who cares? I have Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth on Xbox. What's it called? Xbox, along with the RE4 remake, Resident Evil 4 remake. So yeah, I have both of those, which are like very much single player games on Xbox. So I definitely didn't intend to kind of make sure these consoles were used for like that or that, right? It just so happens I managed to get both of these consoles. But I will say I do unnecessarily collect consoles too. Like I've no, I've said this like a million times. It's just because I don't remember exactly what I've like what lore I've dropped in terms of myself on the channel. What's it called? I collect a lot of games. I try and collect like I prioritize collecting games from my childhood first before anything, right? But like occasionally I do collect just like stuff in general that like I never got a chance to play. Like the 360 I got what's it called? The orange box, and that's how I played Portal for the first time. Because I never had a PC growing up, so I never got a chance to play like a lot of Valve games except for like TF2, because that was the only one that was free. But yeah, I never played that many Valve games, so the orange box is how I experienced it. What's it called? Portal for the first time. I had a little bit of exposure to Half-Life 2, but not much. And then let me think about what I was trying to get at here. Oh yeah, um, I do collect a lot of things unnecessarily because, like, for the record, I have a GameCube, a Wii, and a Wii U. Um, in case you don't know, the GameCube is backwards compatible with like Game Boy, right? But that's like not really that crazy. Um, the Wii is backwards compatible with the GameCube, and then the Wii U is backwards compatible with the Wii. So basically, I don't need a GameCube. But it just so happens I do have a GameCube because what's it called? Where the fuck was this look? Was it over here? Yeah, it was over here. It just so happens I ended up with all three because the Wii U and the GameCube were both childhood consoles for me. The Wii was a birthday gift because what's it called? I just kind of put it on like a wish list for gifts. Like I just kind of throw like a ton of like things I want to get on the like a wish list, but I just don't expect to get like too much, right? Especially like retro consoles or like retro games, because I understand they're already a pain in the ass for people to what's it called even start getting into collecting. So I couldn't imagine people like going out of the way to get a retro game for their like gift ideas or whatever. But occasionally I do get a retro game and it's very cool. Like out of like a birthday gift or like Christmas, I guess. But yeah, I do collect a lot of things unnecessarily. Like, I guess the best example is like, let me think. Probably like me collecting for, what's it called? Honestly, probably me collecting for the original Xbox because I don't have an original Xbox. And the 360, I do have a 360, but the thing about the 360 is that only certain original Xbox games are backwards compatible. Not all of them. Only certain games are backwards compatible with the, what's it called? Xbox 360. So it definitely is like I'm gambling about whether or not something is backwards compatible on 360, right? With original Xbox games. And right now I only have like three, right? So I only have Forza Motorsport, the original one, Max Payne, and then Project Gotham Racing. Those are the only three I have right now for the original Xbox. Anyways, word of advice? Word of advice. You'd better not sit there, buddy. The seat reserved? Something like that. Besides, why hide in the corner? Coming over. Let's lift a glass or three. Sure. Kamurocho, undercover! You sure can pound him. Looks like you can hold your liquor. Yeah? Looks like you can hold your oat in a fight too. By telling me how you make your living? Hey, you don't have to say if you don't want to. Just, you know, curious.
Yeah.
No, it's not that. It's a little complicated, but I had to go straight recently.
Huh?
I had to go straight, huh? There used to be, uh-oh, it's a hooligan. Boss man, the usual.
Hi.
Of course, right away. That's the scene I was just, shh! Seemed a little obvious, let me bring you up to speed. The guy who just came in? Well, don't look now. He's a mobster. Is that right? Huh? You're not phased in the least? Well, I suppose it makes sense, you being ex-Yakuza and all. The information I pieced together, he waits there for customers to bring him and buy weapons. Weapons?
Ah.
Yeah, guns. Smuggled in from China. Cheap to source and worth a bundle selling to the Japanese. How do you know all this? I'm a journalist, you know? A magazine. Weekly Shijutsu. I write for him.
Yeah.
No, can't say I do. You're a journalist. Name's Kasuga. Kasuga Ichiban. Kiryu. Kiryu-kun, huh? There, it's in the memory bank now. See, I'm investigating the dark side of Kamurocho. This town's teeming with shady characters. I want to get the inside scoop and blow the covers clear off. The dark side of Kamurocho, huh? I'm not sure that's a good idea. One false step and you could find yourself way in over your head. It's no problem. I've been through worse. I know when to hold 'em and when to fold 'em. Well, look at this guy. Barkeep, whiskey and water.
Hi.
Right away, sir. Boss man, I'm stepping outside for a minute. Certainly. I don't know why I fucking did that. See, they go out together. He sells us guns. I see. For my story, I need a sense of gritty realism. I need to get close to the action, even if that means taking risks. So here's my plan. I'm gonna try buying a gun from him.
Nani?
What? Anyone could just walk up and buy a gun?
Ah.
Yeah. If you sit next to him and order a whiskey and water, supposedly that's the signal. Oh, yeah? The guy earlier ordered a whiskey and water, too. I was skeptical at first, but now I'm convinced. I'm gonna take a shot at it. Not today, but soon.
Oi.
No good coming from civilians striking a match on criminal affairs. If fired, you'll get burned. You worried from me? I appreciate it. Maybe next time I could interview you, Kiryu-kun. If I'm in the mood. Hey, don't be that way. Tell you what, though. Let's drown our sorrows here again sometime. Except for next time we drink on your tab, Kiryu-kun. In return, I'll tell you some stories you wouldn't believe. Wow! You got a journalist. Yeah, there's another sub-story in the Champion District, but I'm not gonna do that one for right now because I don't know. I want to go do the Office one, and also because I'm pretty sure I know which sub-story that is, and that one's gonna be a very funny ordeal. Anyways, I'm pretty sure payouts are ready. They're gonna be ready by the time we get there. Anyways, what's it called? I think after these round of payouts, I'm just gonna invest, and then what's it called? wrap it up for the episode because it is getting to the point where I think it's like, you know, getting around to the 30-minute, what's it called, mark. Which to, I did want to limit how much I recorded, like per episode, especially because I can gauge how much I want to do in an episode. Like, you know, a couple sub stories, a mini game, you know, whatever, right? Because I look back on while I was editing, I looked back on footage just to make sure I could like cut out anything I said in the beginning to make sure I was like testing audio or whatever, right? Um, I recorded hour-long episodes apparently for the Majima chapters and like maybe a little bit of curious stuff, but yeah, an hour-long episodes aren't exactly the best idea, especially for a series that's like could definitely benefit from having time in between episodes or like having like properly like what's it called spaced out episodes because like ooh, sorry about that. I'm sure having episodes split up into 30 minutes may be like a little inconvenient, but in my opinion, I just find it maybe like like better to have it as like 30-minute episodes, or like roughly around 30 minutes, rather than having it be like a whole hour long marathon to watch through like a goddamn mini movie of Yakuza. Because I mean, that's not to say that I like. That's not to say that it's like bad that I wanted to do it for like 30 minutes or like and just record as much as possible, but I think it's good that I like space out how much I'm recording at a time because it definitely can be like I wouldn't say overwhelming, but definitely like daunting to see an hour-long episode and like decide you're gonna commit an hour of time to watch a single episode of a Let's Play. Because I mean, while this Let's Play definitely is gonna be on the longer side of things, I'd rather have it be more like palatable with like how long every episode is, so that way it's not like an hour per episode, you know. Anyways, I did not get the best rest last night, so honest apologies for yawning a lot, but I hope you understand. How much is this gonna give us? Ooh, almost 40 million. Alright, well, let me start payouts and then wrap it up for this episode. Alright, well, next time on Yakuza 0, we're just gonna keep going through the Media Kings area and see if we could maybe get his challenge activated and then maybe get his property areas conquered. And then maybe do Pocket Circus if we could get that property unlocked. I don't know. I'm gonna see y'all in the next episode.